That is bitter leaf we used to cook, and this is red oil. The back like this.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Vera here, as always and as usual. So what my generation cannot destroy does not exist. Like, seriously, there are a whole lot of things, theories and woke thoughts my generations tend to come up with on social media, and I look at them and I'm like, is everything okay at home? Are your parents aware you're tweeting this? Where did you learn this from? And it just gives me a whole lot of thought. And I'm also worried about our culture, especially as Igbo people. Igbo seem to be that tribe or that culture that seem to receive the highest bashing, trashing, and bastardization online. Seriously, I don't know if it's because I'm an Igbo person. Maybe they do it to Yoruba, Hausa, or any other tribe. But I tend to see the Igbo thing more. They talk about Igbo men in a very negative way. They talk about the Igbo women. They talk about the Igbo culture and a whole lot of things. And right now they're talking about Omugwo, like this sacred thing that Igbo women hold dear to their hearts. They're talking about it, right? So a few days ago, I told you about how a woman lost her child in a carriage and all that. So people were suggesting Omugwo and all that. But even before then, just in case you are not Igbo or you're not conversant with what Omugwo is a post-natal care given to a nursing mother or a newly delivered mother by her mother-in-law, or older women around her. Of course, sometimes times are changing. Even your friends can do that. Just people take care of you. So at that point, during your Omugwo period, which basically lasts for 3 months, depending on the availability of the people around you, right? So they just take care of you. All you need to do then is to bathe, eat, sleep, feed your baby. Sometimes they even bathe you, like they shower you, do the whole hot water thing, right? So Omugwo is like something that is traditional. Like every Igbo woman looks forward to that for her children. Sorry, even for her daughters-in-law, because we know what women go through during childbirth. So these women come there to help you get past it and even to prevent postpartum depression. And for the last time I recalled, Igbo people have been praised for the idea of Omugwo. Even the last TEDx event I attended, Igbo people were praised for having the foresight to think of Omugwo and its importance in the life of a woman and her newly born baby, right? So Omugwo is something people do. Mothers look forward to that. They ginger their sons to get married so they can go for Omugwo. They ginger their daughters to get married so they can go for Omugwo. Up until it got to my generation's turn, and they now say that Omugwo is an unpaid labor that is shoved down women's throats by men who want to run away from their paternal responsibilities. And I'm like, how? Okay, let's discuss. But from my own opinion, I'm not sure it's right. I'm not sure it's right. How would you, let me tell you something. My generation look at everything from male-female perspective. Like, if it's something a woman is doing, then it is the men that did that to go against the women. If it's men doing it, they say it's the women that came about it just to do more harm to the guys. Now they're dragging Omugwo into it, saying that Omugwo is a patriarchal idea brought down so that women suffer more. Like, after suffering in your husband's house, they also encourage you to keep suffering in your child's house. And I'm like, how? I don't know, but I don't know. I've never been to Omugwo myself, but I know that this is something mothers enjoy. I know that this is something parents, even children, look forward to. And talking about paid or unpaid labor, I also know that for every mother that attends or goes for Omugwo, she doesn't leave that house empty-handed. So if you're not talking about what she's doing, I mean, taking care of her child and her grandchild as labor, she actually gets paid for it. I mean, no matter how broke you are as an in-law, as a husband, you cannot leave your mother-in-law empty-handed while she leaves your house for Omugwo. It's nobody is holding a gun to your head to do that, but it is like a taboo, right? Your mother-in-law is leaving and you're not giving her anything. People go as high as buying plots of land, buying cars, doing all sorts for their mothers-in-law after an Omugwo, and people on Twitter are saying that it is an unpaid labor. I mean, all right. Another thing they said is that aside from Omugwo being an unpaid labor, that it should be banished and women should be able to live their lives the way they want. They also said that Omugwo is also an escape route or route that women take to run away from their toxic marriages. Someone even cited an example. I know one certain Mama Ngozi that has not been at home since 2016 because she's been moving from UK to Amsterdam to this because she's running away. So I don't even have issue with that. Maybe that Mama Nkechi truly has a sick or a toxic marriage, but calling Omugwo an unpaid labor shoved down that should be abolished, I do not agree with that. So for you, tell me what you think in the comment section. Do you really think that Omugwo is an unpaid labor that should be banished? For me, I don't think so, because nobody leaves a house, an Omugwo house, without being properly well taken care of, right? And it's something women look forward to. And no matter how much you lack maternal instinct, it is the first thing as a woman that loves your child to go be with your daughter once she puts to bed, because you went through that process. You know how it felt. And now looking at your grandchild, even if it's your 1 millionth grandchild, there is still that connection, and you can only build that bond by visiting and doing all of that, right? So why am I bringing this up here? Because if you're a parent watching my channel, please do more to talk to your children. Like, make them have conversations around our culture, around our heritage, around our practices, and the importance of these things, so they don't come online and join people to brainwash others or to get brainwashed. Because some of these people saying this thing, they might say, oh, we are catching crews, but then there are other young impressionable minds that look up to them as influencers or people that have huge followers on Instagram or Twitter, and they copy these things, and now they're telling you Omugwo is a taboo, Omugwo is a patriarchal thing, Omugwo should be abolished, Omugwo is an unpaid labor. Tomorrow, if you go for Omugwo, you are demanding that they should pay you. Of course, they're appreciating you. It's not even payment in the real sense, right? So, but if you disagree, let me know in the comment section. If you agree with me, still let me know in the comment section. And until I call you next time, do have a lovely time, and please subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye.